кот, культурный кот, культурный кот. Он культурным голосом поет, но мимо нот, но мимо нот, но мимо нот. Мяу, 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 мяу. Мяу, 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 мяу.
I activated the wrong mic. 좋아요, 좋아요. 뭐가 좋아요. 좋아요, 좋아요. 숨바가 좋아요. 좋아요, 좋아요. 호박이 좋아요. We're just kind of chatting today as giving everyone a bit of an update so people don't get worried about what's going on, because I pretty much never skip Friday Blue Archive streams, but I had to skip that day, and it would just be nice to update everyone on what's going on with the surgery and everything, because I'm pretty sure that the surgery still go, because I haven't gotten a call from the hospital, so that's good. No news is usually good news, cause like, yeah. Anyways, thank you for, oh my god, thank you for the resub, Asbestos. Thank you, as always, Asbestos. Also, hello Casey, hello hello Asbestos, hello Game Fan, hello Aqua Rake. Oh my god, Aqua Rake. Hello Kanshi. Can she? Yes, she can. Hello, Oladia. Oladia. Woof. Hey, I'm glad that this will be one of the first Twitch streams that you end up visiting. Oh my god, 20 consecutive streams from Oladia. That's crazy. Woof indeed. But like, yeah, so yeah, today's just gonna be like a here, let me do this for you. One second. Just for you, okay? Just for you. Because you just missed it by like a little bit. Alright? Here you go.
У меня живет культурный кот, культурный кот, культурный кот, культурный кот. Он культурным голосом поет, но мимо нот, но мимо нот, но мимо нот. Мяу, 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 мяу. Мяу, 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 мяу.
There you go. Man, I bet you if the cot disappeared, people will riot. They'll be like, where's cot? Where's cot? Ooh, you know. Imagine I get a new intro one day and it's only they're like, oh, I miss cot. Bring cot back. Tell me something must have in a wedding. It's my sister's wedding, but I'm kind of a loner. Yes, let's see. Like, what you want to bring to the wedding? Or what you need to wear to the wedding? Because if you need something to wear to the wedding, just do like, you know, formal, like casual formal kind of thing. Don't overdress. Just make sure it's like something you would wear to like, if you're going inside like an upscale restaurant, or if you're religious, if you're going to church, it would be something that you wear, you know? You don't want to overdress, but you want it to be like classy, you know? No caught, we commit Minori riot. But yeah. What do you call it? Oh yeah. So anyways. What do you call it? Oh yeah, updates. So, I think we're still going through with the surgery on Thursday. Wednesday is going to be the last Blue Archive stream. Tuesday I'm gonna have to take care of a lot of stuff. God. But like, Sentai concert, we will be reviewing everything tomorrow. We got all the forms in. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Anyways. Oh, you're alone, you have nothing to do. I mean, just enjoy the food. They might have some hors d'oeuvres there. Some dinner maybe, perhaps. Some drinks, perhaps, you know? Some snacks. And of course, you know, appreciate that congratulate your sister for... Sister, right? Yeah, congratulate your sister for being married. That's pretty cool, you know? That's quite an achievement, especially nowadays. I am not quitting Blue Archive, AS. I am not quitting Blue Archive anytime soon. No. I'm way too invested in Blue Archive. I love Blue Archive. It's probably like my favorite thing right now, you know? And anyways. So another update, the reason why I wasn't able to stream last Friday was because there was kind of like a little bit of a misunderstanding between me and my mom. Twitch notified me of this stream for a reason. Really? Hey there, cast. Thanks for popping in, I guess. Welcome. Oh, like what was supposed to be my previous Blue Archive stream, I mean. AS. I'm not actually quitting Blue Archive. So like the last Blue Archive stream on Friday I had to cancel just because there was like quite an argument that happened in our house from like what was basically a misunderstanding. Because right now there's kind of like a bit of a sensitive situation, I would say, with my mom's health, and the doctor kind of decreed it. Why did I say decree? Like the doctor's like the king or something, you know? Oh, as my royal decree, I would, you know, no. The doctor basically said, recommended, prescribed. Prescribed. There we go. That's the right word. Prescribed. The doctor recommended / prescribed that she take a break from work indefinitely until her condition starts to get better, because it's like a very sensitive heart condition, I think, is what's going on because of like overstress from work, you know? And so I woke up that day and I got out of my room and my mom was just like crying like I haven't seen her cry before. I think the only other time, I guess the only other time that like I saw her cry like that was like when my grandma got sent to the ICU for the first time. So I was worried. I was really worried. I was like, oh God, what's going on this time? You know, I was prepared to hear the worst, basically, when I heard that. And when I saw that. And, you know, my siblings also sat down with us because apparently she needed to have a talk with us. And she explained about her heart condition. And basically what happened was that she told us that she wouldn't be able to work until she gets better. And next Blue Archive stream is gonna be Wednesday, Casey. But she said, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to work because of my heart condition." And she was basically asking us if we could, like, you know, help out with the mortgage, help out with like groceries, and, you know, a lot of the expenses that are going on. You know, like, I already pay for the house's internet basically, so that's kind of like been my contribution, and I buy groceries from time to time as well, you know, whenever I can. And because basically, since my mom's not gonna be able to work, my dad's like the only one that's gonna be having any kind of like income. I mean, my youngest, between the two of them, I mean. So, you know, she was asking us, you know, if we could like give some financial help for our family while she recovers. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be out of a job for like 1 month while I recover as well, because I have a surgery, you know, like I have a surgery coming up like right this week, right, guys? You guys remember I have a surgery coming up right this week? So I was like, this is kind of complicated. So like I started running things through my head where I'm like, okay, so what do I do here? What do I do? Because, you know, my mom's like sobbing. My mom really needed the help basically, and I'm like, well, I can't contribute if what I have is zero. You know, that's kind of like what's going through my head, because I was trying to think about it like, okay, realistically, what can I do, right? Realistically, what can I do? Oh yeah, true. Frick, hold on. I forgot to activate tits. 1 second. That's what I forgot to activate. I thought something was missing in the stream. But yeah, so what happened was that I made a suggestion. Yeah, so I made a suggestion, and I was like, okay. My thought process was, if I can't contribute anything because I'm not gonna be able to work, and we really need the money, what can I do? So I suggested
Bunny.
yeah, Bunny. That's what I suggested, totally. No. So what I suggested was, hey, my surgery is cosmetic anyways. It's supposed to just reduce the size of the graft on my foot so that I can, like, you know, start wearing normal shoes. And it's been postponed like how many times now? It's been postponed like twice, right? So it's been postponed like twice now. And I asked her, well, we could delay my surgery. We could postpone my surgery until you recover. And ah, damn it. I was like, we could postpone my surgery until I recover. And she kind of took major offense to that. You know? Mama Melodium kind of took a bit of offense to that. And I guess it's because, like, her thought process is she thinks I'm just thinking that she's just asking me for money and that's it, you know? But really what's going on in my head was that I want to help, but I can't help if my resources are at zero, you know? Like, I can't give even one. Hello, oh my god, hello, Mighty. Konbanwa. But like, my thought process is, I can't even give one or even 0.0001 if my resources are at zero, you know? Like that makes sense to you guys, right? Like, does that make sense to you guys, or am I like crazy? Like, does that make sense to everyone? Like, kind of my thought process at that time. Because I guess because like she's high on emotions at that time, she thought that I was just going like, fine, I'll cancel my surgery then if you really need the money, kind of thing. But no, that's not what I was thinking at all. Like, what I was thinking was, well, if our family is really gonna need the money, then I better keep working, right? And I did talk to I had a talk with Hyper about this, and I kind of get like my mom's point of view with that as well, cuz like Hyper told me that like my mom's point of view was probably that it was way too self-sacrificial, you know? Like, it's selfless and it's kind of like a noble ideal, I guess, but it's too self-sacrificial, and my mom would probably feel horrible if I ended up doing that. Which I get, but thing is, you know, my because my mom was still kind of high on emotions at that time. She called me immature. She called me being unprofessional, and she basically like said a bunch of that stuff, and it's like she kept trying to insist that like I was thinking that she was like bullying me into giving her money, but no, like I kept trying to explain to her. I was like, no, that's not what I think at all. What I'm trying to say is that I'm willing to do that option in order to help if we really need the money. I really want to help, you know, but I can't help if I have nothing to give. And if I go through this surgery, then for the next month I will have nothing to give, which means that I cannot help. So we kind of went through that back and forth, and then she kind of started to think that like there's no way to get through to me, that like that's not what she wanted, when the entire time I was just trying to explain to her that I'm just trying to give her options. I'm just trying to say that I'm willing to do that for you, you know? Because it is just a cosmetic surgery. Like, yeah, will it greatly help my kind of like my physical recovery potentially? Yeah. But it's nothing that like I'll freaking die over if I don't go, you know? Like, it's been delayed like twice already. It's been delayed by like half a year already, pretty much. Like, it was supposed to be happening like early this year to like last year. So we kind of got into like that big fight, heated argument, and then she just went upstairs after like, you know, after saying a prayer. And the thing is, you know, like she kept saying, all I'm asking is you buy groceries from time to time still, that you that whenever you do get money you contribute. But like that made me feel even worse, because I'm like, well, I'll have nothing for like 1 month, you know? I'll have absolutely nothing for 1 month. How can I even buy groceries if I'm spending any kind of money that I might or might not get during that time to get my own medicine to help with my recovery, and for like transportation costs while I recover, you know what I mean? So we kind of got into this fight because of that. And right after I was like, well, I don't know if I can really stream in this mood, especially because like I heard that the new event is like basically at that time streaming was like the last thing on my mind, you know? And I hope you guys understand, because like I was pretty shaken. shaken, in fact, to the point that because of the stress that I experienced from it, like that entire conversation, because not gonna lie, because my two siblings were there as well. Of course they're gonna side with my mom no matter what I say, because it's our mom. They're not just gonna side with me no matter what my mom says, especially since she's crying at that time. Like, they're not just gonna tell her that she's wrong, or like that she's probably blowing things a little out of proportion, because that's not what you want to say, especially if your mom's crying in front of you like that. So I did feel kind of ganged up on a little bit, which I still understand. I still understand why that happened, and I guess like how that was basically like the best outcome for my mom, and that's probably the outcome that I would pick, like any time of the at any time. Like if I were to redo that whole process, I'll probably like pick the choice of just feeling ganged up on rather than my mom getting even more stressed. So what happened was that I got so stressed, I started to like basically but like I started to get so stressed that like I don't know what happened, but I just started shaking, and I think I actually ended up having a seizure. But and it's happened before, I've had a seizure because of stress before, I think. And I think because I've never had a seizure in front of my siblings, they thought that it was just me like acting weird, I guess. So I just ended up waking up afterwards. Like, hey, thanks for the follow, Pixie. But yeah, hey Pixie. Guys, this is Pixie. Pixie's helping me with the Sentai the Sentai concert. But like, anyways, so I think what happened was that I had a seizure, and they thought I was just kind of acting funny because I've never had a seizure in front of them before. And I think I managed to like wake up. The last thing I kind of heard before that kind of woke me up, I guess, like snapped me out of it, was like me making like a really weird ass sound. I don't fucking know what. Oh god, how do I describe it? Like, it sounded kind of like croaking, It sounded kind of like a croaking sound. So I don't know if I was like running out of air or something, but like it sounded like this like croaking sound that like woke me up, and I don't know how long I was like just doing that sound. So I survived, thankfully. I started to like calm myself down, drink some water, and then afterwards I went to the doctors to kind of ask what's going on and like get some medicine in order to prevent anything else bad from happening. So maybe, but it sounded like a croaking sound, like something like that, but like more guttural, I guess. I don't know, but so I of course, just so I could explain why I just like left in my car, I instead called my youngest sibling, and I was like, so I'm going to the doctor right now to get something checked. Don't tell mom that I'm going to the doctor, just tell her I went out, because if after that talk suddenly my mom heard, oh, you know, Clotho's going to the doctor because he had a seizure. How do you think my mom would react, right? So that's kind of like another thing I'm keeping from my mom forever. Another secret that I'll take to my grave, basically. Like, I told my sibling, yeah, don't tell mom, but I'm going to the doctor because I think I had a seizure. You know. But like, yeah, so I went to the doctor, they got me a prescription, and yeah, that was basically what happened during that day. And because of that, I kind of felt like I really couldn't stream. I hope that's at least understandable. And that's why for the other streams that I had, which were just basically collabs, I didn't even stream my point of view, and I was extremely low energy for like the most part of those streams. You know, I was just kind of like basically treating it as me playing with some friends in order to just calm myself down and to like get my mind off of things, basically. And the thing is, you know, I don't even know if like, because my mom hasn't really like talked to me since then, and my surgery is coming up very soon. So I don't know if this is just me being like the guy that like really hates confrontation and just really doesn't like confrontation. But like, thank you. But like, I might just get an Uber in order to get me driven to the hospital, and I'll try to ask them if I can get like a transportation service to like take me home after the surgery. I'll see what happens, because I still have a few days to kind of like decide how I'm gonna, I guess, get around to doing this thing. You know, like eventually I'll have to talk to my mom, because like I'll have to have someone help me while I'm recovering, because I'm basically gonna be bedridden for the first 1 or 2 weeks, because, you know, the injury, the surgery is gonna be on my leg, so I wouldn't be able to get up. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically like the whole situation of what's going on. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, because I know I was like super vague when I gave you guys the reason why I canceled stream that day, you know. I just said I had a difficult conversation with my family, and that's basically what happened. Because, you know, I do want to be open with you guys, so like, you know, you guys don't like assume that, you know, assume the worst, basically. I don't want you guys like assuming that the worst has happened to me, basically. Is what I want to say. So yeah, that's basically the update. And there's gonna be like one last stream before I go to surgery, which is gonna be on Wednesday, because tomorrow I'm gonna be reviewing a lot of the submissions that came in for the concert that I'm planning. That way I can start messaging people, getting them into the concert server, and like and basically getting everything done, you know? Basically getting everything done. And kind of just like working with them through all of it while I recover from my surgery, because I'm gonna have all the time in the world once I'm like stuck in bed, just like taking meds and like, you know, not being able to go on my computer, which is kind of gonna suck. I'm gonna miss going on my computer because I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be allowed to put weight on my leg for like the first week at the very least, depending on how it heals, because you know, we don't want the stitches going undone. Now I'm gonna have to go through wound care for like for I don't even know how long. I'm gonna have to go to wound care again. At least the people in that wound care clinic basically just know me, you know. They basically know me at this point because I'm such a frequent flyer there. Every time I get a surgery, I just go to that wound care clinic. Yeah, this basically is Casey. Yeah, this is. Good job. But like, yeah, let me see the wound care nurses again. God. Oh, it's gonna be pretty stressful. But that's basically gonna be the plan. I'm gonna be working on the Sentai concert throughout the month of recovery. I'm gonna still be doing my gacha dailies. I'm gonna be still chatting with you guys in the server. So if you guys kind of wanna like, you know, keep track of like whatever's happening to me, just like, oh, hopefully, Locke. Hopefully. Because my gacha pulls recently have been absolutely horrendous. But like, Sunday after my surgery, because I am gonna be stuck in bed, I'm gonna join you guys when you guys watch the Blue Archive stream, you know? I'm gonna try to join you guys. If I'm not like conked out on my meds, I'm gonna try to join you guys. And during that day as well, during that Sunday, we're gonna watch Cinderella Grey. We're gonna finally finish Cinderella Grey. Isn't that amazing, guys? Finally, we're gonna finish Cinderella Grey. I've been wanting to see the conclusion to that second part of Cinderella Grey. So we're gonna have a server watch together. But yeah. That's basically gonna be the update. So, you know, if you guys aren't caught up yet in Cinderella Grey, make sure to catch up. Depending on if you want to watch the whole thing already, or if you want to experience it new and fresh watching with me, then yes, you know. But yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to say today. I think that's everything I wanted to say today. I think. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah. I just wanted to give you guys an update on everything that's going on, pretty much. And aw, thank you, Casey. Thank you. So yeah, once I do recover enough, I'm gonna try, as soon as I'm able to get down on my computer, I'm gonna make sure to tell you guys so that I can start planning streams again, and then we can have like a nice little comeback stream. Jeez, sorry, that was like a yawn, but like for some reason it like engaged the compression in my throat and it sounded like something like that. Beyblade stream went probably not while I'm recovering, Casey, because like if I do that while I'm recovering, I'm gonna risk so much injury. Exactly, yeah. Cinderella Grey season 1 is currently free on YouTube. There's also this one anime that I want to watch called like Petals of Reincarnation. I read the manga for it and it was pretty interesting. So I kind of want to watch that when it comes out as well. Honestly, I've been so out of the loop when it comes to like recent anime that came out. You know, like I haven't watched any of I haven't watched any of the newer stuff that has come out. So, you know, I'm super behind. I've just been watching the simulcasts of Kamen Riders. That's literally the only series I've been able to keep up with, just because, like, you know, it's all the time I really have between everything that's happening. So I guess, you know, after we finish Sengray, I'm gonna take some recommendations on what you guys want to do a watch along of, you know? We're gonna have some fun. Alright, so yeah. Man, destroyed my anime watching time, still haven't finished Frieren season 2. Ain't that relatable. Man, takes up so much time. At least 1 hour a day just to do dailies? It's crazy. You know, it's crazy amount of time to dedicate to just playing gacha. Yeah, 100%, Casey. Like, Jackbox stream might actually be fun after I recover. Also, new Michael movie coming on the 20th. Michael movie? Michael movie? Michael who? Am I dumb? Oh, Michael Jackson. Ah, that's cool. Is it like a sequel to This Is It? Because I remember the last Michael Jackson movie I watched was This Is It, and it's been so long since I watched it that, like, I don't even remember like half of the things that happened there. You know, I don't even remember half of the things that happened in that movie. I know, right, Locke? I know, right? That was my whole experience when I was grinding Parents last time. It was horrible. His nephew's performing him? That's pretty cool. Persona 4 and TXR, man, same here. Especially since Trick Streets got me into Pokemon Champions as well. By the way, I started playing Pokemon Champions, and in day 1, I already reached Ultra Ball tier. What has she done? It's kind of like you know that scene in like John Wick where like he shoots the guy in the ending of one of the movies, and then the other guy goes, "What have you done?" I mean, I know, you know, I know it doesn't really narrow it down when I say, oh, John Wick shoots the guy. He shoots like fucking 100 different guys throughout the span of like those movies, man. But yeah, I just don't want to spoil it, just in case someone out there still hasn't seen John Wick for some reason. Yeah, if you want to, Casey, if you want to. Yeah, do you know how little that narrows it down? It's like saying, oh man, it's like that one scene where Ogre Cap eats, and it's like, which one? Which one? Which scene where Ogre Cap eats? Do you know how little that narrows it down? Oh, that's funny. And cute. Very cute, very funny. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of like an update on everything that's been going on. So it's not going to be like a long stream today. You know, I just wanted to say everything that I need to. You know, say everything that I need to in this stream. Imasugu now. Sure. Hold on. Can you link me it, Mighty? I'm sorry I'm not able to play Stella Sora before my surgery because like a lot of shit has been happening. Mighty, like I've been so freaking overwhelmed with so much stuff going on. I couldn't even do this Blue Archive event before like the end of last week. It's so bad. Wait, can you link me it? Like just DM me the link and I'll react to it. Okay, let me go to Midweek Mic Vids. Hold on. Stella Sora theme song. Memory of Stella. Memory of Stella is what I say when I drink way too much Stella Artois. And I start to remember everything that happened the night before. Bad joke. What am I doing to myself? Luminous memory, but in Stella Sora. Man, Locke hates it every time I make a dad joke. It's kind of funny. Cute and funny. Okay. So. Alright. Let's look at this. Alright. What am I looking at here? Yosta. Okay. There's a cat! Oh my god, it's already peaked. Look at that cat. It looks like my cat, but without the tuxedo pattern. Is the one with long white hair the one you guys say I'll really like? Oh, Mao-chan. Oh, I like her already. She's called Mao-chan? Is that girl in full armor just like riding a Vespa? This kind of reminds me of like a certain style of song from something, but I can't quite put my finger on it right now. Is there any other way to ride a Vespa besides being in full plate armor? I don't know. I don't know. With your groceries, maybe? Or delivering a pizza? This is very anime opening, is all I'm gonna say, I guess. That's all that comes to mind right now. The song seems to have a lot of themes of journeying. Is Stella Sora a road trip? I honestly haven't seen like anything about Stella Sora besides whatever you guys send me. Our stellar journey? Is that like the equivalent of saying our blue archive? Do you remember that one? Is that the equivalent to this game? Our stellar journey is our blue archive? I guess. This feels very freaking early 2010s anime, you know? This feels very early 2010s anime when it comes to like the music style. That was cool. That was cool, Mighty. I promise you one day I will play Stella Sora. Okay? I will play Stella Sora. Just right now there's so much stuff that's going on that I wasn't really able to find time to play Stella Sora. I'm so sorry. But like, you know, I'll get to it. You know, I'll get to it because he did pay all of those channel points to to have me play Stella Sora. So I'll make sure to get to it. But yeah. Anyways, I am going to wrap up the stream right now because that's basically like what I wanted to update you guys on, and I don't want to keep you guys here for too long because this is kind of like I don't usually stream Mondays, so yeah, I don't want to keep you here for too long. You're trying to sing 3 Days Grace? Hell yeah. Maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling alright, I'll do like a random like guerrilla karaoke stream. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. And then Wednesday it's gonna be the Blue Archive stream. For now. Of course. Alright, so let's see who's streaming right now actually. Who's streaming right now? Hazuki desu. You know what? Shabir's also streaming, but Hazuki desu, let's see. Koharu V? What? Oh my god, it is a Koharu VTuber! Holy shit. Okay, we're raiding into Hazuki. What should we say? What should we say? Clotho Sensei raid, give us all your dojins. Echi na no wa dame. There, let's say that. That's gonna be our raid message, okay? Anyways, and add whatever emotes you guys desire, alright? Oh my god, she's doing choke my balls. Yeah, thank you for joining me today. It's a short stream, but like, you know, just wanted to make sure to update you guys. See ya! Say hi to Koharu for me. Otsuklo.